Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Strange Origins podcast, episode 42.
Hello, hello, hello.
This one's actually episode 42, unlike
So,
the massive fuck up that we did yesterday.
second time, second time.
Yeah. Um, for, for anyone wondering why, if they're religious, everyone wondering why we didn't upload our podcast yesterday,
Mm,
it was my fault. I'll take full responsibility for it.
it's not been your
Um,
fault,
but
man.
I'll shift that blame onto Windows because, like,
Nice.
legit. Um,
Save, next save.
had a Windows update and it just changed my settings on my OBS to not record my sound. So it's literally Rod having a conversation with himself for about 35 minutes.
That would have been a nice sight. Like,
Legitimately, like, I was annoyed, pissed off, because I've literally been doing this for like a year and that's never happened, so that's pissed me off. But
it's bound to happen,
I
man. We all
know,
make
yeah,
mistakes,
but it's such
man.
annoying because it wasn't my fault. It was a
Yeah.
Windows update. Like I changed it on the other OBS. There's two OBSs that we use. One for Streamlabs, which is like Twitch
Mm.
streaming, and the other one is recording, which is OBS.
Yeah,
And for
yeah,
some reason, Windows sort of like put their tentacles in the app and changed the settings for some reason. Because the same
so
thing
yeah,
happened to Rod, right? The same thing
yeah,
happened to you. Like it actually fucked up your settings as well, but you changed it beforehand.
yeah,
You
yeah.
even told me as well, and I was like, "Don't worry, man. Already done it." Like,
No, because I thought you were using this. I thought you were using the other one
what Streamlabs?
for if yeah. I thought you mentioned. I thought I was all right. Cool. He changed it on both.
Yeah.
And
Nope.
fucking yeah, and then you were like, Rod, there's a big problem.
Yeah. Because I literally like when you record things, I have to extract it
Yeah,
to separate the audio so I can upload it to Spotify. But I
see,
saw the
see.
sound wave and it was just flatline and then a little bit of sound and then flatline and I was like, what the fuck? And I listened to it and I was like, why is there no one talking? And I was like, oh my god, because it's me doing the introduction. There's no audio. There's nothing. I was so fucking annoyed. But
God damn.
we're just to let everyone know, we're not just like gonna cover the same topics. We're just gonna talk about scrap that. It's gone. We're just gonna talk about completely different
Yeah,
things. Like we don't like have a script or anything like that. We just go off the top of our
no.
heads. So
Okay.
that's gone. It's wasted content now. It's gone. But and then on top of that, England lose. Like so.
See, I predicted this
Yeah, you
already.
you did not predict this. Like, on that footage, right, that we just deleted. You were like, England's gonna win, and I was like, yeah, England's gonna win.
I was hopeful, but like my parents were like England, 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 and I'm like,
Yeah,
I was just pissing them off. I was like, yo, they're gonna lose. I guarantee you. This happens every time.
this is the worst one.
It's coming home. I'm like, again, it's coming home, but don't celebrate until it's
Yeah,
actually come home.
I
Like,
mean, this is like, I mean, deep down, I think every England fan but doesn't believe. Like in my personal
mm,
opinion, I think everyone thinks like, nah, fuck, we're gonna lose.
yeah,
But like yesterday was probably the worst way to lose because it went
yeah,
all the way to penalties and there was just multiple chances where it was like hopeful that we were gonna win,
yeah.
and then it was just like, nah, you got beaten down. Fuck you. I mean, I didn't even want to comment on the match really because we're not really sporty people. But like,
See,
I
see,
what I
see.
did want to comment on was the disgusting, absolutely fucking
It's
disgusting behavior of like
yeah.
England fans. Like, what the fuck are they on?
Yeah, they need to fucking relax, man. Like, was it you told me like I think when we were recording, you were like, yeah, people stormed in the fucking Wembley
Yeah, yeah.
Stadium.
Because we actually recorded that podcast yesterday, about
Yeah,
an hour before the game even started. So we didn't know
seriously,
anything in
yeah.
it. And even then, I got a notification on my phone saying like fans have stormed Wembley like stadium trying to get in. And it's just like, what the fuck are you lot doing, man?
That's that right there. Like, I swear, I wouldn't even be surprised if like England fans are like banned from
Yeah.
any international sport going.
Like, I mean, there's World Cup next year, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Again, no offense to the English fans, but you guys are just fucking wrong,
I mean,
man.
not gonna lie, like the next World Cup is in Qatar.
Oh,
So I can't see many England fans even surviving in that weather, let alone like going to Middle East. Like,
step off heat.
yeah, like there's a reason why they're filming. There's a reason why they're holding the World Cup in November, December
Yeah,
because
you said that
it's
as well.
winter time and that's when it's like bearable heat.
It's somehow cooler.
Yeah, because apparently, like if they said, oh yeah, we're gonna do summer and all that stuff, and they said no, it literally gets to 45 degrees over here. You
You're
can't play
dying.
football in that. That's insane.
There is like maybe an animal would go outside with that heat.
Yeah.
Like
So I don't know
no
what they're
joke.
gonna do that like there, but
Mm.
yeah, no, it's just like the fans were just being like. So basically, like, let me break it down for people that didn't watch the game and they're not football people, right?
Yeah.
It got to the last, like, it went to extra time, so it's 120 minutes played overall. Then it goes to penalties. Now,
See.
the people that missed the penalties, I say missed because one of them actually missed, the other two got him saved, right?
Yeah.
The people that actually missed the first two were people that were brought on by the manager right at the end, like 119 minutes, legit. Like a minute before the end of the whole game. And he did
What?
that because
Nah.
he wants them to take penalties, right? Whatever. The third guy that missed it was a 19-year-old guy, 19-year-old kid, and who took the basically the game-winning like penalty, right?
Mm.
Or game-saving one. Now,
See.
all three of these people just happen to be black, and that is it. Like the English fans jumped on that and started berating every fucking like every single
Fuck,
player. Like
yeah.
they went on this guy's Saka, name is right. They went on
Yeah.
He's 19 years old, man. They went on his Instagram and his
And
and
yeah,
his Twitter,
I
and it
saw
started
that.
posting like emojis of like monkeys, like all that stuff. Like started
Yeah.
saying like massively racial fucking problems, and I'm like, and that's just on everyone's. They were doing it. Rashford and another guy.
Mm.
Like, what
I
the
think
fuck?
yeah. So, sorry. I think like one of the memorial as well. There was like a massive painting in like one of their hometowns,
Yeah,
and that got defaced. They I think they wrote something racist on it, and then they were basically forced. They basically had to cover up with like black plastic bag because
it's
someone.
ridiculous. Like,
It,
look, you fucking lost. All right,
yeah.
you lost the game. Like we lost, whatever. Why the fuck are you going after these people? Like these with racial attacks. Like it doesn't make fucking sense.
You should be going after the managers or even the fucking UEFA like people because like
Dude,
I just,
legit, you shouldn't be going after
mm,
anybody. Just fucking
mm.
just sit there, take your lumps. You lost. That's it.
It makes like it makes you like such a fucking salty loser.
Yeah,
It,
it makes you like
like,
not like, or at least like ashamed to be British, because like
yeah,
things like that when they happen like really piss me off, because it just shows how much racism is still alive and still a thing. And
facts,
it
yeah,
just it won't go because there is these fucking 40, 50-year-old white guys who just want to cling on to whatever power they thought they had,
yeah.
and it
And
pisses me off.
I think I saw like someone saying, "Oh, but these are just hooligans." It doesn't matter if they're fucking
No, it doesn't
hooligans.
matter.
These guys are the same people that's causing the same problem because they're fucking the Premier League team lost.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they would still cause the same problem. But the fact that this is international shows how disgusting
yeah.
these people are.
And it's not
Like,
even getting called out by people that are around them. That's the problem. Like,
yeah, exactly.
it's starting to get
It's
called out now. Actually, I saw it on
mm,
Twitter this morning that trending was sack him or something like that.
mm.
And it's because like there was a guy on Twitter who said, like,
Oh,
I won't repeat what he said, but he basically
yeah.
said a slur against black people, and he was like, "Oh, it's all their fault," right? Like, and he was like, "Oh, look who was taking the penalties," right? But he, in his bio, he has actually where he works.
Ah, goodbye.
So
Good.
yeah, so everyone started tweeting like this company and was like, "Oh, but did you know your worker is a racist? Oh, do you have these opinions as well and all that stuff?" And it bombarded him. So he's getting sacked. There's no way.
Yeah, good, good.
Yeah,
He's a fucking vile human being.
and that's what
Like,
should happen. You should get held accountable for saying that shit.
yeah, facts. And like, man, it's that. This is why like social like the thing is acceptable. Like social justice.
Yeah,
This
like
bullshit,
that
right?
kind of canceling is absolutely acceptable.
Exactly. Like, man, fucking. I woke up like this morning and I was like just looking at like a couple of my friends' feed. I was like, oh shit, something exciting happening, right?
Yeah,
I see fucking videos of like people beating on fucking Italian fans.
yeah, it's ridiculous,
Um,
man.
People getting kicked out of pubs. I think I saw there's two black girls. They literally got slurred out of the fucking pubs, calling them like the most racist, disgusting
Yeah.
shit in the world.
And
And
like,
I
and I saw like Leicester Square as well was trashed. Like it was
oh my
smashed
god, come on,
glasses and all
man.
that stuff,
Yeah,
like
man.
windows. All that. What the fuck is wrong with English fans?
It's sick. Oh, dude, I saw one where I'm not gonna repeat, but all I saw there was basically a tally, a point system, right?
Okay.
So if you spit on a black person, you get 5 points.
What the
If
fuck?
dude, it's fucking nuts. The whole there's like from 5 points to 1,000 points, right? The end one is I'm not even gonna say it because 1,000 is basically you're just murdering someone,
What the fuck?
and that's 1,000 points. And someone like fucking retweeted it or something, yeah. And I'm like, are these fucking are we really living in the old in like fucking 18 to 1500s? What's going on here?
Like, it's one of those things. It's just like it sounds like those old school like fucking like 40s like shit. Like what they were doing then. Like I don't understand.
Like,
That's honestly like so shocking. I can't believe it.
like, but when I saw that, I was like, yeah, I think we as a human race, it's just
We're done for, man.
we're just destined to fuck everything.
But like
aren't
people
we?
like Trump, right, gets banned from Twitter, and these people, I swear, like I see, like constantly allowed to have a platform. Like, why are they not Trump was banned off Twitter, Facebook, and all that shit. Like, just for like, I mean, he was a racist, but he wasn't saying like obvious like that.
Yeah,
Do you
exactly.
know what I mean? Like, and then these people say obvious, and nothing happens to them. I think I've reported like a bunch of people on Twitter before, like when I used Twitter, and I've only had one message back saying this person's now been banned.
Fuck,
Like, it's
man,
ridiculous, and it's
But-
clear racism.
Yeah, and that's the issue. It's like because I think the reason why is also because like they can just create multiple accounts.
Yeah, of
right?
course.
I think that's like the issue here. It's like the more you ban, the more accounts they'll create. And like,
Yeah.
how do you tackle that?
Well, you
solution-
literally just have to keep doing it because eventually they won't do it. They'll get bored. It's like a bully. They'll punch themselves out. Eventually they'll stop.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah, man. The entire fucking thing was just like I woke up and I was just shocked, man. I was like,
It's just
Like,
it's just disappointing because like the whole country like obviously this isn't the vast majority. The people that are being racist aren't the vast majority, but it's enough of a people to
Yeah.
make it an issue, right? And like
See.
the whole country's already pissed off because England lost, and then you
Yeah.
just add to it with the like sheer disappointment of like your fellow
Oh,
man sort of thing.
oh yeah.
Like
like-
it's ridiculous.
I think Prince William even fucking tweeted. He was just like, "Yeah, you guys are fucking wrong.
Yeah, like, I
you're
think,
honestly just wrong."
Gareth Southgate said it was like unforgivable, like all that stuff. Like you you guys aren't true fans and stuff, and it's just like it's true. Like you know what I mean?
You're basically in it to just basically fuck everything up. You're basically in it. You might as well. The funny thing is, right? We had the discussion. We had the same thing discussion. It's like we're like with UFC fighters and boxing, right?
Yeah,
They don't go crazy. It's the football fans.
yeah.
It's completely opposite, and it's fucking crazy.
I mean, it's one of the reasons why I stopped watching football. It's like literally, the top reason why I stopped watching football was the fans. I couldn't
Yeah.
handle it anymore. Like it was just too much. It was one, I was going around in circles with the same conversation over and over again about football, and I didn't give a shit anymore. Like, and the two, it was just the fans like can be so diehard that they will just be borderline offensive to your face about your personal character just because their
Yeah.
team won. Like,
Or maybe that, or it's just because like or even if their team lost, they'll still fucking berate you in front of your face.
yeah, it's actually fucking insane. So there's so much like toxicity out there that I was just like,
Yeah,
man, I already play League of Legends. I don't need like more toxicity like in my life.
Man, yeah, I know. I mean, let's just change the topic. But how's your seven? How's your week, man? How's
I mean,
that?
today is probably the most prominent thing I wanted to talk about actually, because
Mm.
like, funny enough, like I don't know, like if it rained like this near you, but in my area, it's fucking
gloomy.
the heavens opened. Like, I've never seen that much rain since like Philippines, and that was like legitimately like my place of work flooded.
Oh,
So
my
like
God.
we have these things called hides and stuff, which is where
Yeah.
bird watchers can go into to look at birds, right? They usually go under. They're flooded. The observatory underneath, that's flooded. Like the water
What
is
the
going in.
animals?
We had to get sandbags. The animals are ducks, right? They're fine. But like we had to get sandbags to block the doorways because the water was coming in. It legitimately flooded. I had to put all the electrical equipment on top of like things so it won't touch the floor just in case it floods overnight. Luckily it let up now.
Jesus Christ.
But mate, it legitimately like I was on flood watch. Like I've never. I was in London. I didn't think we had to like care about this. It honestly felt like an apocalypse. Like the thunder cheeks were clapping. Like everything was happening, man.
This is because of England fans, yeah?
Yeah, maybe.
Fucking watching this is shit you're gonna get.
I literally turned to my coworker, like the chef, and I was just like, this is like anyone who denies global like change, climate change, and that is a fucking moron.
You're clearly like lying. You're basically a Trump supporter. You're
Yeah,
basically one of those people that says, "Oh yeah, the Earth is flat."
yeah, exactly.
I'll happily fight you in the street for free. I'll happily fight.
It looked like a scene out of the poster behind you in Doom. Like it was legitimately like the fucking world was the world was ending. Like it was so much. I've never seen
Right.
like that much rain, and like even there's like a hole in the roof as well, like that's been like exposed, and like it's literally like pouring through. The last I saw it was that they've ordered 2 industrial like wet hoovers, like you know the wet and dry hoovers where they can hoover up
Oh
water.
damn!
They're
Yeah,
coming tomorrow morning. Like, but yeah, I'm not in tomorrow, so it's not my problem anymore. But like, do you know what I mean?
that's fucking mad. Yeah, again, it's just like you never really hear that type of stuff in England. Maybe countryside.
Yeah, definitely like
Like
outside of London you hear
yeah.
it, but like not in London.
Yeah, that's a bit. It shows that like I think we're slowly. I think we're never slowly. We're definitely in that like headed in that way.
Yeah, we're in the
just,
middle
like,
of it now.
just,
Like, and
like,
the worst part about it is like there was no warning from like weather or anything like that.
oh shit.
I also had to cycle back in it, so I died.
You just sweat up like fucking rain.
Mate, legitimately, this is the road, right? I'm riding along, and this is my bike, and I go, like, go back up. My fucking, I literally water went up to my waist, right? And I got like drenched in water. My shoes were underwater.
Oh, you're sweating there. How about a quick dip, sir?
Legit. I was like, holy fuck! Like my entire bike went under the water. I
Damn.
was like, what the fuck happened?
Warming as finest right there, boy.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, apart from that, like literally, like nothing else happened in my week. Like that's the biggest
Oh,
news
man.
I had, apart from like tensions at work. But there always is, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, work has happened. I mean, for me, I got my vaccine done.
Oh
Um,
shit!
Me and my
That's it.
fiance,
Third arm's coming.
yeah, me and my fiance, we got a vaccine done.
How'd you feel?
I'm all right.
You got a headache?
I didn't get any.
You dying?
I was just tired. Like honestly, like I didn't get any arm ache. I was just like, yeah, I was just like severely tired.
Hmm.
But no side arm or
No, no.
anything
I mean,
like
like
growing.
honestly, like I don't understand the big like fucking being scared about it. Like it doesn't make sense to me. But like,
Well, people are just like they have again social media is the fucking blame for this in my opinion. It's
yeah.
because you have like these news of like yeah they're basically injecting you with water or they're injecting you with fucking
Well,
chip to track you down. And I'm like,
funny enough, though, there is some basis in that, right? Not in our
okay.
country, so all of you people can wind your neck in because like it doesn't matter in this country. But in like, I think it was like, fuck, was it like Thailand or Cambodia or something like that? Places like that, right, where they were like legitimately injecting them with nothing, right? Not air because you die, but liquid that didn't do anything. And then they were selling the vaccines or keeping the vaccines for their mates, or they were selling it to people that would pay a lot of money for it. It was so corrupt. Like, I can't remember which country it is, so sorry if it isn't Thailand or Cambodia. But, like, it was one of the countries like that, right? And there's videos of guys, like, when they come in like, to get the vaccine, and then the nurse goes like that. Because there's also, like, a rumor that they weren't even pressing the plunger.
yeah, that's I
Right?
was about to mention that.
Yeah, so, like, what he did is he literally grabs the needle off of her, goes, injects it himself and gives it back. And he's like, fuck you. Like, it's honestly, like, I can't believe, like, there was people doing
Because
that.
I mean, if we're in short demand, if we're in short supplies, I get it. But like, if you're just basically just being a cunt and just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna save it for my friends or family,
Yeah.
you should be fired, and
Yeah.
you should also be fucking put in jail.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
It was actually fucking, like, when I read that, I was like, you guys are crazy. There's some people out there that were refusing it, and there's some people out there that are trying to steal it for their family. Like,
And I'm like,
it's money, man.
it's madness. Because like, what is it? I think I saw like a video from Philippines where they literally did the exact same thing. The funny thing is the nurse even saw the guy record the video, right?
Oh, shit.
She looked at it, and she proceeds to fucking just push it in without even pushing the fucking. And the guy was like, "Yep, this is basically Philippines right now," and I'm like, "Oh,
There's one I saw, right, where
There you
there's a guy, like, speed fucking vaccinating people. He's on a roller chair. He goes, done. Goes, rolls backwards to the next patient, done. Rolls backwards to the next patient, done. And I'm like, I don't think that's sanitary. Like, You're not
Yeah,
even
'cause,
changing.
like,
You're meant to change gloves in between every vaccine.
was it at least changing needles?
Yeah, oh yeah. He was changing needles, but like he wasn't changing gloves or anything like that. He was just like,
Fucking hell.
it's like, and that's
Nice.
what they have to do in these other countries because they've got to be quick, and there's a lot of people to vaccinate. It's crazy.
Yeah. Like, well, I think when my mom got her vaccine done, like the person that did it like didn't even change gloves,
Oh fuck.
and she like, but the thing is that the person's already touched my mom, like the arm but
Right.
bit, right? And she knows, she was like, well, you're supposed to change your thing, and he was like, okay, like she was this funny look, of, like, okay, and my mom reported him, the
Okay.
motherfucker,
Yeah.
and it didn't do anything about it, obviously,
Oh
because
my god.
he's just a side bitch or whatever. But then I think like when she come home a day later, it was like she got a rash
Oh shit.
on her arm, like where the fucking thing is, and I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
you like it shows you right there, like
You gotta be clean,
people are
cleanly.
dirty.
Like
Yeah,
yeah. Like
exactly.
what?
It's supposed to be like a.
What one did you get by the way?
I think I got the one that starts with M.
Oh, you got Moderna?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because we went there, I was fully fighting the fucking lady. I was like, I'm not getting it done unless it's fucking Pfizer.
Yeah.
And then the person was like, yeah, no, we'll be completely run out. I'm sorry. And I'm like, how you sure? Can you double check the back? And I
Yeah.
was like, fucking arguing for like at least a minute and a half.
Oh
I
shit.
was like, yeah, I can't. My fiance can't take this because she's asthmatic as well.
Yeah.
They were like, oh yeah, it's basically the same as Pfizer. I was like, well, if it's the same, they would be called the same, or they would have the same thing,
Yeah.
right? And they were like, and then they were like, yeah, well, if you're not comfortable, you can just I'll let you have a think about it and come back to me. And then again, I didn't even care, but I'm more worried about my fiance
Yeah. Did she? So
because
she had Moderna as well.
I'm Moderna.
Okay.
So as long as she didn't take AstraZeneca because she's asthmatic,
Well, yeah. I mean,
it's
our age group isn't even allowed to have AstraZeneca. Like
yeah.
it's literally like not even allowed.
Yeah, but then yeah, so I was fighting the lady.
That's
So I had
crazy.
Moderna. Yeah, and then I was just like, fully looking at my face. I was like, if anything happens to her, I'm a bring
I'll
every
sue
shit.
your
This fucking,
ass.
I'm gonna sue you. Exactly.
Literally, like
But
when I got to mine, I just had Pfizer. I was
you're
just,
lucky, man.
I was lucky. Like it was literally, they were only doing AstraZeneca or Pfizer at my one.
Mm.
So it was,
Ah.
I think Moderna was like the week before or something.
Yeah, like the fuck, because we went to Boots. We couldn't go to like a local one because it was like already all booked up.
Yeah.
So we had to go to like a Boots one. But yeah, it was alright. It was fine. She felt a bit. Again, my fiance felt a bit fatigued. She had like a lot of arm ache.
Yeah, I had like a dead arm.
Yeah, so
But that was it. I didn't
but
really have anything else.
other than that, she was okay. I was alright as well. But yeah, that's pretty much my fucking my week.
Your whole week. Like legit, like
Um,
I think like I did have the tiredness as well. But
Yeah,
only
I
like towards
just-
the end.
mm,
It's pretty. It came like pretty quickly. I was like, damn, like my eyes are heavy.
yeah, I was like, fucking. I was just playing a game, and all of a sudden, I was like, man, like where this tiredness came from. I was just like,
legitimately, the same thing happened to me. I was playing game. I must have been playing a game with you actually. And I just
you were
like,
like,
all of a
I'm
sudden I was like, I'm fucking tired. Like, holy shit. I think that day we also went out.
I think yeah, you guys went out. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually went to fuck, where did we go? Brixton. Like we actually went to Brixton. Like, and my girlfriend was just like, fucked. Like she was like, I am so tired. I could collapse and sleep right here. And I was like, holy shit.
Did she get one of the side effects?
She got like nausea. Like she like legit. She had her burger. Luckily, she ate the burger, and then like when she went to have like the side, she took one bite and she chewed that for like 10 minutes because it was like it was not going down. Like she felt so sick.
Damn. Yeah.
So yeah, she got like nausea, she got fatigue, and she got the arm ache. But
Yeah.
for me, I just got the arm ache and I guess a little bit of fatigue at the end. But I don't know if whether or not that was from work or because of that. So difficult.
The weird thing is, the other funny thing is, just like I was like, I wanted to work out that day as well.
Oh god.
Like, like it's so weird. My fiance was like, "You're gonna feel it tomorrow morning."
Yeah.
I wake up and I was like, I don't feel anything. I'm sorry.
You're such a dickhead.
No, it's just weird. Again, I don't know if I'm like fucking just weird or shit, but like I could go for like a 5 minute run or like a fucking workout. It's just
Yeah.
I don't feel it. Like I don't know if I have too much fat in me.
Well,
It's
maybe
like,
in your arm. I don't know. But I don't know. Like maybe I have heard like in your second one because my mum had two, obviously two. The
yeah.
second one, her arm died. She didn't her arm
Oh
her,
shit.
she didn't have a dead arm in the first one, but the
Yeah.
second one she did.
What did she have? Did she have
She had
AstraZeneca as well?
AstraZeneca. Yeah, yeah. All
Ah,
the oldies got AstraZeneca.
yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. We're special.
Um, especially yeah. I was going to talk about. Oh, the sudden news of the boxer dying.
Oh shit! Yeah, was it
Fucking Junior.
Yeah, what I don't understand. Like, did he actually
Oh,
drown? I didn't actually follow up.
yeah, he actually drowned.
On the
They found,
beach.
yeah,
So he just drowned on the beach. What the fuck? Like, for anyone who
yeah.
doesn't know, do you want to explain it to them?
All right, so basically, he was is a he was celebrating. I think he was just in Dubai celebrating because he's gonna be 13 in a couple of days or something.
Yeah,
And all of a sudden, like he just appeared in the news like he just drowned in the beach.
and
And
it was what's his name? Like his dad's this very famous boxer, and
yeah,
yeah. So
and it was like it was like I was like, how the fuck do you drown in the beach?
I
Like
honestly think
what?
I think it's a riptide. I think that's what it was. Like that's just my prediction. I don't actually know from
Mm,
facts, but like riptides, they suck you out into sea.
mm.
And then if you try and swim against it, you can't, and you end up just drowning, and then you
Oh
float back in,
fuck.
and you float back into the shore. After that, what you're meant to do on a
Yeah.
riptide, like this is literally the advice by Coast Guard, everything like that. If you get caught in a riptide and it sucks you out into sea, you just don't do anything. You literally
I'll
just
move.
let it take you all the way out to sea, and then you swim back once you're not in the riptide anymore.
Man, that's scary,
Yeah,
boy.
it is because there is
Like,
literally nothing you can do about it.
and the thing is, like, because again, no one probably knows this, like, about the ocean, like, what to do with it, the type of
Yeah,
thing when that situation happens, right?
especially someone who doesn't like swim a lot or go to the ocean a lot. Yeah,
Because your immediate response is like to swim towards the
exactly. Yeah,
land.
and that's what
That,
people do is and they end up tiring themselves out and they drown. So like,
yeah,
they've said as well, like even if it was like Michael fucking Phelps, like an Olympic swimmer, like he would not be able to out swim it. It doesn't
that's
work like
scary,
that.
man. That's
So,
you see that this
but
this what the fuck with beaches.
but they're literally harmless if you know what to do, which is
Yeah,
you literally just let it carry you out and then you just swim back. That's it. It's actually harmless, but it's if you don't know it, they're so deadly.
That's scary, man. Like
I mean, the ocean's scary
that,
as it
that,
is.
that's the only thing I honestly feel like I would rather like fly for like 24 hours and be on a boat, like be in a cruise. I would hate to be in a cruise ship.
Really,
I
I
can't.
feel like if it's big enough that it doesn't matter. Like you feel like you're on land.
I don't know, man. It's just knowing the fact that I'm in ocean, like you know,
Do you get seasick?
like no,
No.
it's just I think yeah, I think it's just that fear because like when I go into the like especially in the pool, I want my feet to be touching the floor, right?
Oh, okay.
So if I go to the beach and I jump into the fucking like lake or something or like the deep end, I'm like, if I don't touch anything, I'm panicking.
You
I'm
think a
just like
big
a
fucking
fucking
fish is gonna come up and eat you? Or something?
yeah. That also is like fucking just like you could either step on something that's poisonous or like a shark could just like swipe you on the side and you're dead.
You ever been stung by a jellyfish?
No,
No, nor have I. Like,
It's,
I don't want to,
but
but
you're supposed to pee on it, right?
yeah, I've heard that's the rumor. But I don't know if someone just had that weird pee fetish or something.
Sting me.
Yeah, please. Like,
Go in the shower.
I know, like the worst one is meant to be like a box jellyfish or something, right? You can actually just die from that.
Oh yeah. They're like I think they're like one of the most poisonous in the world.
Yeah, which is
'Cause,
fucked up. Like,
like well, if you think, man, just think about it. It's like we humans are fucking fragile, aren't we?
well, I was gonna say the opposite. We're quite resilient. Like, we get,
Surviving, yes, I get what you mean.
like
But
yeah,
like,
I mean, there's some people out there with like no fucking arm, leg, like they've been bitten, torn up, beaten, like beaten up and shit, and they're fine.
yeah, but it's like against like other species, like animals.
Yeah, but like, think about it. If it was a 1v1, right, with a jellyfish, you'd win. Like, you would win. You just scoop it up in the
True.
net and it's dead.
It's true, but it's like, what if you just with your bare fist? You know, you're in the ocean with just like.
Well, it's a
Cause,
jellyfish. It has no brain. You just
oh,
swim away.
yeah, but like the thing is, right? You don't normally come across like just one jellyfish. There's normally a fucking herd of them.
Yeah, but why are we finding jellyfish in their field? Like, we're landwalkers. Like, why would we be
I don't
there?
know. You could just be like swimming and then like, oh shit, you know, I suddenly
Well,
drifted
don't
into
swim
this,
in
like,
it.
it's just a poor fucking
Look,
jellyfish.
if I'm not scared of jellyfish, but I would be scared of an alligator or crocodile. Those things scare the shit out of me, because
I get it, because they could go on land as well.
it's not so much a fear as like, oh, I have a fear of crocodiles. It's a fear. It's a fucking smart fear. Like, who doesn't fear a crocodile? If a crocodile
Yeah,
is in front of
facts.
you and you don't fear that, you're fucking delusional. Those things were from dinosaur times. All right, they survived that long. There's clearly they got evolution right.
Yeah,
Like,
and then, like I'm gonna give you another fun fact. Like you know how they survive winters in
Go on.
the river, is they would literally poke out their snout
yeah,
at the top, and that's how they survive.
And they
Like
just wait.
that's how they'll just basically like in a way hibernate.
yeah.
And you're just gonna see like a snout sticking on top. That's literally that's what I call evolutionary. Like we would die
Yeah.
in that situation.
They're fucking
Right?
honestly scary. Like their snouts can like close at so much pressure. Like you would
I
never
think-
be able to break out.
I think there was like a
You can't tie
program,
an
a
elastic band
documentary.
around it though.
Yeah, I think there was like a documentary where they measured like the bite forces.
Yeah.
I think their bite forces is like
it's the strongest, right? Yeah.
because like they have like two fucking my head, right? My head's fat.
Yeah.
Like half of this is like cheek muscle.
Yeah. Like they have the opposite effect as well. Is that they can't open their mouth with much force. So this literal with this hairband here, if I tied that around their like mouth, they literally wouldn't be able to open their mouths. They're fucked. Like, so evolution like works in some ways, but it also means that you're fucked in others. But like that's not even the way they kill their prey. They don't kill their prey by like biting hard. They drown them. They grab you. Yeah, and they spin you. And you're like, what the fuck? I'm in a tumble dryer.
Yeah.
Like,
It's scary.
yeah.
Like,
No, it's scary.
like, can you imagine just like swimming in the river and then you just get fucking yanked? Oh shit! And then fucking just spin you around.
See, I can 1v1 a
like-
jellyfish, but I can't 1v1 a crocodile. I don't think I'd win.
Nah, anyone that says they could 1v1 any fucking like,
There are crocodile hunters, and they do wrestle them. So some
they're
humans
fucking
can.
mad, man.
But
You're just basically asking to die.
there's
Like,
people
at
that
that
grown
point.
up in like fucking California or something like that, where all the fucking alligators and or crocodiles are.
Yeah, I think what scares me about more crocodiles is like it's the fact that they can just go on land and just speed towards you.
Yeah, they're actually quite
Like, they-
fast.
They're fucking they're like I think they can like run faster than Usain Bolt or some shit.
Although I have
Like,
heard
like,
that if you run in
like-
zigzags, they can't catch you because like they can't turn that fast, but they can run forwards. But if you just go zigzag, they go they're pretty shit. So
They're gonna tire themselves out just turning.
yeah, or just climb a tree, I guess, or something. Just don't go in the water.
True. Oh, yeah.
But we're pretty much out of time.
Shit, yeah.
Thank you for listening. If you enjoy the content, obviously like and subscribe and do all that shit again.
Yep, mighty
Um,
fine.
Recommend us to your friends if you haven't, if you think they'd be interested.
TC.
And this is like, I guess, episode 42.5 because the other one fucked up.
Yeah.
But, we'll be
But,
back Thursday for the final episode of Loki.
See, yeah.
We'll have a special guest.
exciting.
Ishak it will be on the podcast.
Mighty fine.
The,
big head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you check.
Marvel resident expert, Marvel.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
yeah, come tune in if you've been watching Loki. Give that a check out.
See.
And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Catch you guys later.
Peace.